Sound test. We are in the green. Now give me us 1 moment. Da, da, da. 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 We are in the green. Now give. We are in the green. Now. Okay.
I want to perform a necessary ritual with you.
I would like you to not do that.
No. Okay, it seems to be looping, but I don't know what the fuck's causing that. Nice, I know. Fucking amazing.
Absolutely amazing.
I mean,
Ooh,
is it
where
even still streaming?
Is this book fucking
Can one of you actually
Seems to be.
listen to it for a minute? Just tell me how it's going. And I'll just talk about shit.
So
Nonetheless,
how
are
about
you looking
those?
forward to Halloween?
I gotta be honest, I don't really do much at Halloween, but I really like the aesthetic. And also I saw a bunch of...
You like shit posting around the time of year.
Yes, basically. And also I was in school and they were talking about a book that I forgot to read.
The stream seems to be recording just fine.
Cool, I know, and we're all coming through okay.
Yeah, everyone's good.
Anyway,
Alright,
we're
okay.
talking about how retarded African weapons were? Oh, sorry.
Okay.
African people, not weapons.
Alright. Welcome back, guys, to D&D Crusaders Live! No.
Well, I walked into the wrong idea. I've had it made clear to me I am not welcome in that situation.
Alright, guys, welcome back to Cyberpunk 2020. Oh, wait, no. Welcome back, guys, to Black Crusade Rising Sun. Chapter 2.
I get it.
In space, no one can hear you meme. Last time, we had a massive combat aboard the Red Sun, as they were rudely invaded by the Imperial Navy, who didn't really have much success trying to yeet our lovely heretics, as you can see here. They're still alive, but probably not for
They would
much
never
longer.
fire on their own men.
I'm sorry, I messed up.
It's cool.
Laughs in Monkai.
Alright. And so we'll have a little session to finish that up this week, and we will also further explore the ship, hopefully. So, I believe it was Bill's turn last time we were here, according to the
Well,
Sidekick.
time to push that fucking gap between me and Richless out a little bit fucking further.
Alright.
Okay, who looks like they could do with being fucking laminated this turn?
Well,
I remember when the walls of this ship were grey.
And not dented.
And red.
Clearly what I need to do is just shoot the fucking anti-tank gun right in the middle of this.
friendly fire, friendly fire.
Rule of war, friendly fire isn't.
Exactly.
Okay, so we've got a bunch of fuck whistles here. This one's dead, this one's dead, this one's wounded.
Yes, I don't think you can draw a line of sight from there, so you may need to move and then shoot.
This bitch is alive, this bitch is alive, this bitch is alive. This bitch is unfortunately alive, but that will soon be solved.
Okay. I mean...
It's time...
Yeah, go on.
Okay, it's a full round action to pick a cold shot, right?
It is indeed. The issue is, I'm just not sure. Technically speaking, you could draw fucking a bead through both Nullus and thingy, but maybe. I'm not. It's kind of because we're in an abstract system, so I'm not really sure how we could kind of rule that if you're in a square. But
okay,
I might say you can do it, but she might get a like plus to her dodge or something for intervening targets in the way.
how she is as advertised, correct? She does not wear a helmet.
She does not wear a helmet. No.
She will soon regret this.
Okay. Yeah, I'll just for now. I'll just give her a plus 10 to dodge until I work out intervening targets. But
Okay.
because it's kind of a weird one, because again, this is an abstract thing more than anything.
Kind of hell.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. Let's go ahead and pop her in the dome. Pop up. Watch your motherfuckers drop. Okay. Feel the rev of a lock button. Say. Aim at short range with a standard attack.
Yep.
With no modifiers. Apart from the 10 she gets to that. Yeet.
Oh fuck. Okay. That is many degrees of success. She will try and dodge. With a plus 10. She fucking does not dodge!
She dodges headfirst into the bullet.
Yeah, well,
Oh boy!
she does have one last thing, which I'll try and pull out. Nope, that fails. So yeah, hit her
Could
in
I
the head.
suggest that you were aiming for a torso shot and she ducked?
This question.
Yep.
That's where some of my auto comes in handy. Okay. 2 hit.
That is 6 degrees of success, roughly.
That's the first. That's 10 points of damage on the first. And 13 on the second.
Oof. Big oof.
Directly to the head.
Yep. Let us see. So, pen of 4. What was her armor again? I think she just says flak armor. Oh no, it's worse than flak armor. How many wounds does she have? Oh yeah, she's completely yeeted. Jesus. Right. Let us draw the wounds. Yeah, there we go.
Someone
And
throw
take
another
her
one on my
off
listing.
the turn offer. There we go. So that's your
Stu,
actions.
message for you.
Sorry?
Stu, message for you, General.
Okay. Oh yeah, I knew about this, but I like drawing blood on them because it's more funny aesthetically. So
I can't fault you for that.
yeah, we did this last time as well. So yeah, Bill has just yeeted the officer, which is pretty dab. It is now Iona's go. Now Iona, by some mysterious powers in the warp, perhaps a blessing by one of the gods themselves, or just a curious tinkering by some demon that just passing by, you have woken up.
In a vaguely sapphic heap on the floor with the elder.
Yep, you may now do as you wish.
It seems,
Not all.
that the ritual comes to an end for now.
Fucking gay.
I like to think it's literally the sound of someone double tapping with a bolt gun right next to their heads that wakes them up.
Well, firstly, I'd like to stand up. Is it a half action?
Yes, unless you have leap up.
Okay, and then I'm going to try to see if I can use psychic power successfully this time.
Okay. What kind of power would you like to use?
Good luck, or precognition.
Yep, that. So you're casting this on yourself?
Yes.
Yeet. So basically, yeah, just do the standard rules for that, which is the willpower and all that, unless you already have the macros set up.
God damn it.
Okay, Jesus, you fail this again. Damn.
This is so sad. Can we get one line?
I really think the
I
marijuana...
literally have a 50-50 chance to succeed.
Yeah, guys, don't do
Over a
fucking...
50-50 chance.
Don't try and cast psychic powers under the influence. It won't work. Surprisingly.
It should work fucking better.
I know! That's the thing. Oof.
You clearly haven't made enough offerings to Slanesh.
Yeah. It's probably all
It's
it
not
is.
Thursday yet.
Suck more dick.
Yeah.
I've done that.
Okay. Iona's
More
go.
though.
I
It's-
can't make Slaneshi sacrifices on Monday. Monday is for the boys.
Exactly. In the dungeon.
He ruined it.
Okay, Lozzie. It is your go. Now, Lozzie. Oh, for fuck's sake. Anyway, let's carry on.
What was
Lozzie.
that? What was that Foley quality dog balk?
That is my dog behind me that's like, yo, I want a shit or something.
Bitches, am I right?
Yeah. Hold on. I'll be back in 5 minutes. Just meme amongst yourselves for a moment.
Is this
Boomer needs to
this
take
is
his
like
dog
Bill
out
the
for a
Boomer.
walk.
We just hear a sudden high-pitched whine and then it goes quiet.
Back in a minute.
And here we can see a literary element. Bill is to his horse as Stu is to his dog. There you go.
I do have leap up. And I have acrobatics, and I am fast.
And yet I have fucking almost 60 fucking willpower, and neither of us can do well.
I need more
Leave
agility.
this to the professional boys.
It must be so. Wow, it must be so tough being a psyker and a fucking Eldar. Meanwhile, I'm over here just casually popping people in the head. It's almost like bread and butter combos are the best way to go forward.
But I want some fanciness in my
No,
character.
there will be no fanciness. Do it lame. Play it lame like Cross Tekken.
I'm sorry, like what?
Play it lame it out like it's Cross Tekken.
Why can't I play it like it's Pokken?
No.
Just play it like
Yes.
your Titanius Anglesmith, fancy man of Cornwood.
I want to play like we're Pokemon fighting in a
No.
arena
No.
with all the
you could-
aerial attacks.
That's
and all
that's
the,
a horrible
all the
idea. Why did they
special
add the
attacks.
chandelier Pokemon but not like half the fighting types?
Chandelure is Bay.
Chandelier's a fucking candle.
No.
Moths should be
No.
flying at him at all times.
What? Venomoth?
Yeah, Venomoths should just be smashing into him at all times. That should be his super.
But Bill, Litwick's the candle.
Isn't he like that
The
elf
fuck?
out of fucking Harry Potter?
Do you think I could start a legacy for my weapon just by shooting the Elder?
No.
I'm going to fucking. I'm going to name my weapon fucking Boring Bringer.
Boring.
Fucking boredom bringer.
All right,
Boredom
I've
bringer.
returned. Oh, Jesus. Right. Lozzie, you also receive some strange divine intervention, possibly from the Laughing God himself. And you also find yourself
Yes.
awoke.
Keck. Keck
I
is the
use
laughing
leap
god.
up.
You do, so you can stand up for free. You
You've
may
become
now
too
act
woke.
as you see fit.
Just levitating to the air.
Oh,
Levitates and just ha 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 ha.
good.
Levitating
did.
in anarcho-capitalist.
Oh my god! That is.
Of course the
I tried
two
to
of course the
Levitated
two
into a fucking ceiling.
of course the little cat girl and the elf chick are the ones making a fool of themselves.
I dab and I smack the Slaneshi in the face.
I didn't
That's
know
a half
numbers could
action.
go that high.
You can't move.
Okay.
Look,
Well,
so that I
getting
want to
up-
be fancy jumps into the ceiling face first.
Okay.
She just slams into the ceiling so hard that she breaks through, and she just fucking opens a hole.
The
to
glass
outer
ceiling
space.
broken now. All the oppressed groups can prosper. Most
Gamers.
oppressed group of all. Chaos.
Gamers.
Oh,
Wasn't that plexiglass ceiling all that was between us and outside?
Oh,
No.
it'll yeet
In
into
the
the
end-
void.
Roll for damage to the.
My only friend.
That would
A
pretty
roll
much
for
end the
vacuum.
campaign if you yeeted to fight.
That wouldn't work. Half the like 2 members of the party are completely immune to a vacuum.
Oh no, they're not. I've looked into this. Technically,
Well,
according to the
no.
rules, Nullus doesn't have an environmentally sealed suit.
I think I have.
Ritualist
let me
does.
see.
Yeah, Ritualist is
Do you
fine.
see? Hold on. Do you see any holes in that Ancapistan ball? No. Okay, come on.
Okay, so
Roll 100d100 for vacuum damage.
I think there are rules
No,
for
I
that.
did not. I did not break the ceiling. The
Okay.
oppressed are still oppressed.
I'm gonna say that was a fluff thing, Lozzie, so nothing bad really happens. You just didn't look as cool as you were hoping. You just kind of slouched up quickly.
You still wanna
I
slap me?
jumped up. I dabbed, and it hit the Slaneshi in the face.
You don't.
That's a half action to hit me. Roll it, bitch.
Can this Navy crewman just come and put me out of my misery?
No. If I have to be here, so do you.
Lozzie, you have 2 half actions. Or 1 full action. You may do as you see fit. If you want to do something combat orientated, you could either shoot,
This
or you
kinda
could possibly
sucks.
charge
Everybody's
one of
gonna-
these 2.
Everyone's gonna be dead by the time it's my turn.
I think
There's 3 left alive currently.
You should fix that.
do I just hit the hit button?
You have to decide what you specifically want to do, Lozzie. Do you want to shoot or do you want to charge, basically?
I'm going to shoot because I am not doing well in anything else, and I might as well attempt to shoot.
Okay, who would you like to shoot specifically?
Please
That guy.
not me. Please
That
not me.
guy?
Please not me.
Okay. I may need to bring up the rules for hitting targets in combat. I don't think they're very complex, to be honest, from what I remember. So.
Well, I'm gonna try to shoot with a shuriken pistol.
We'll just roll it for
Do-
now,
do
to be
I-
honest. Let's finish this fucking
Do
combat.
I hit? Do
Uh,
I roll the hit thing underneath the damage, or
yes, you roll the hit macro underneath the weapon. And that will tell
Rosie,
you, give you a bunch of choices.
are you playing a guy or a girl?
female? Is it standard range?
It is short range.
Oh.
So, yep.
Okay.
Oof.
I miss.
So you expend your ammunition, and you have one half action left. Actually, Lozzie, you can't shoot again, sadly, but you may move closer to something or get in cover somewhere.
Game Grumps. I shot it and I missed.
Yep.
I shot it again, but I missed.
So close.
Oh yeah,
Did you factor in range?
I believe she did. Yeah, that's quite a high DC. So.
So
Okay.
do I shoot again?
So yeah, you have one half action left if you wish to do anything. So. What you can do, Lozzie, actually, is you can aim, because then when it comes your turn again, you'll get another +10.
I'll say that I'm going to aim this time.
I just realized that not a single person in our party is fond of siege.
Well, barely any of you
Fuck
follow a
siege.
specific god, as far as I know, except you, Gren.
Blood for the blood god. Skulls for his skull throne.
Okay.
Ooze
Probably
for
the
his
closest.
ooze pile.
I'm probably the closest to following Zeke being a sniper.
Mm-hmm. I mean, Skog. You have to remember, it's not Skog's fault. His voice is so monotone that he can't do the blood curdling cry.
Please don't. Whatever you were thinking of doing, in order to prove a point, please don't.
Okay. This Navy armsman, whose turn it is currently, is going to dab on Ritualist again with his shock maul after being invigorated by that one hit he did. Actually, Ritualist, did you intimidate this guy?
Yeah, I did. I succeeded.
Yeah, I think you
Because
did.
he hit me only with 1 damage and I laughed at him and it was
Oh,
successful.
yeah. I might make him roll a fear test, actually, to be fair. Let's do that, just for funsies. I'm going to say it's fear 1. But it's not.
Yeah, I think because I had only one level success.
Yeah. Let's do that.
I can't.
He succeeds! Jesus! These guys are fucking
no fucks.
strong as fuck.
This guy,
Jesus. These are
This guy's
so...
got
places.
potential.
Oh, yeah.
Did you know there is a Slaneshi rite specifically for corrupting people?
He's
Yes,
just... Yeah, this guy is just like, nah, I've got this. And he takes a swing at you again with his shock baton. Let's see. He's going to aim and then hit you with a shock baton.
This is a rich list, yeah?
Yep.
Yep.
Good. Was concerned I got distracted too long and yet I was out of the turn order.
Actually, you know what? He's just going to all-out attack because fuck it.
Because even if he were to try... Oh,
Well. He misses by 1 degree. So that's his go done.
Everybody's missing their shots. It's like stormtroopers fighting.
Yeah, I know. It's like, let's finish the combat, guys. And then everyone just misses. Except Bill. So. Okay.
slow and steady.
You're Ursula. You're Lucilla. Or whatever.
Right. I've
I
got
look
this
at her
lad
and say-
still next to me.
I look at her and say, I want him alive.
You can do fatigue
Do
damage.
I have to?
Please.
Alright. I'm going to aim for the legs then. Because I'm pretty sure I'm still crouched thinking about it.
Are
Yeah,
you gonna do...
pretty sure you should take care of the guy next to you because he's going to dab.
Stu, if I don't half aim, I can make 2 attacks, right?
No. I looked into this. Apparently, you cannot do that under any circumstances unless there are only things that give you multiple hits, basically. Those are the only ways. you can
Okay,
do
so
such
I
thing.
should just do a half aim then, because
Yeah.
not going to be doing anything else.
Or do a cold shot, but you'll be at like -20 to do it.
Nah.
Or you can all-out attack, but you won't get any reactions if you do
Or
that.
suppressing fire.
I can't melee.
Be surprised what you can achieve.
Now,
my
how much
gun's
of a
gonna fit behind him.
cat girl are you?
Oh god, I just realised that. Okay, arm-mounted chain. Is it an arm-mounted chain blade or is it a chain fist?
It's an unmounted chain blade, so I can still use a melee weapon.
Skog is a furry.
Yes, Skog, but you're also like a cat person or a...
He will try to dodge.
Who?
Yeah, he's a fella. Me
Fucking
and Skog
hell.
are different subspecies of felinid.
I'm just
Ah,
a mutant.
he dodges you, Scott.
Oh, he's just a mutant.
Jesus, the balls on
Ah.
these Imperial Navy.
They sent the A team.
Yeah, apparently so.
Derp, derp, derp. Herp, derp,
Okay,
derp.
this is where things come to a head. Rich, this is your turn.
Yep.
They'll come to a head.
Great
They'll come
eating
to the head
Is
with the
the-
slice of a neck. To be honest.
So who else is dead? Basically, all people here are dead.
Yeah, except those two next to you and the one Gage of Skog.
Can I just do an action to push him out of the way so I can slap this bitch?
I believe there is such an action. Let me look this one up.
Let me see what my character can do.
It's like, you know how you can,
Academic
if you knock two
intensifies.
eggs together, only one will ever crack. If you knock both these Imperial Guardsmen together, keep the one that lives.
Oh yeah, I think I have with ancient unarmed warrior. Basically, it gives me an ambidextrous. Basically, I'm going to use them as a weapon because from what I can see, this guy has a helmet and she does not. So what
So
I'm
you're
going to
gonna
do is,
punch
I'm going to try to grab them and smash their heads together and hope hers crack and his does not.
Are you trying to grapple them? Is this what you're trying to do here?
Yeah, and because I'm ambidextrous, can I use like?
Let me see. I'm just because now
Which
it's
means
like
that he has a
grapple
considerable chance to succeed.
Oh yes,
And I
basically
also
it's
wanted
easily.
to use my boat of mechadendrites to assist me.
I was gonna say he does have the same number of limbs as they do.
That is true.
Suggestion from the chat. Maybe those guardsmen were recruiting.
Athletics, also I have bulging biceps.
Okay, sorry, I'm just looking into grappling again. Fucking hell.
Like, there are massive like bonuses you get if you succeed in corrupting someone. The gods like that when you do that.
Oh yeah, that's the plan.
Oh dear. I'm wondering how two of the party members are going to start corrupting people.
Okay,
If nothing else, I'm going to turn him into a servitor.
yeah, Richless, you may grapple one of the targets. Actually, just that guy, I believe, because that's the only one you're in range of currently.
Yeah, so
Is
basically,
there
I want to grapple him and use him as a blunt weapon against her, if that's possible, or do I have to wait the next turn?
Basically, you can either use a half action to grapple, or you can use a full action to grapple. Basically, you make an attack, and if you succeed, you count as locked in a grapple. So you can either use a half
Okay,
action.
what do I roll for a grapple?
You can either use a half action attack or a full action attack, basically, on the grapple. So,
do we
like,
get benefits for full action?
a full would give you, like, an all-out attack, basically, it's plus 30, but you wouldn't be able to dodge or anything this turn.
Okay, it's okay. I'll use that.
Alright.
And what do I roll? Strength.
Basically, the easiest way to do it is just take one of your weapons, use the hit macro, and just put nothing but all-out attack plus 30. So no aim or anything.
Yeah. Wait, I have no aim.
Yeah.
And I'll just roll that. Attack type all out.
Yep.
And modifier, what do you suggest? With the bulging biceps and the ancient warrior and the ambidextrous. Fucking heretic.
I'm actually thinking, because I think the size difference gives you a bonus to grapples. I believe.
Mm-hmm.
I'll just put 0 and you add any modifiers on your
Yeah,
end.
I'm probably going to give you plus 10. Okay,
On the bright
Ritualist,
side.
you failed to grapple.
Fuck.
Guys, can you get your head in the game here? Okay.
Says the
Come
man who's
on.
missed a guy from 2 meters away with a bolt gun.
No, you.
I feel like
is
the
that-
digits say otherwise, motherfucker.
I think the dice hates us.
I
Is
at
that
least
all of my turn,
successfully rolled to
can I-
hit.
is that all of my turn, or can I try again?
That is all your
Fuck
action,
up, mutant.
Ritualist. As
Yeah,
fucked
okay,
as
fuck
that
it.
is, yeah.
Fuck everything.
Oof. Okay,
Fucking.
we come to this guy who's engaged with your Sula.
Ursula.
Ursula.
Like the sea witch.
Ursula.
Under the sea.
Under the sea.
This guy-
Everything's fresher, everything's nicer.
Is going to
I'm really
back the
tempted
fuck
to-
off for the disengage action. He's realised his mistake in life and is backing off, and that's his go.
My diet's Kita. I work for Peter under the sea.
Nolus, it is your go.
Oh, finally. Okay. Oh man. Okay.
Capitalism raining from above.
So
Please don't kill that guy. Kill the bitch.
Call in the
So-
strike.
this person is the one Ritualist wants to not be dead,
Yep.
Yeah, that
Okay.
one.
and these two are also alive.
Yes.
No.
Okay.
You could shoot
Can
either
I-
one of them without penalty, I would say.
You can actually you can use full auto and hit this one and this one because they are 2 meters away from each other.
Yep.
And I can avoid hitting the one that Ritualist wants when doing that.
Yes.
Shit, I guess I'll do that.
That's the advantage when you're using full auto with a 75 caliber grenade
From what I
launcher.
remember reading, you can technically allocate the burst damage from the other shots, basically. Anyone
Okay.
in 2 meters.
Okay.
As long as you could hit that target, which you can.
Okay. So roll for the
this
Legion
bitch
bolt
is-
pistol then.
Yeah, because I believe the bolt pistol has S and 2 as far right.
And is this no aim?
Would you like to aim with it? A semi-auto burst?
Does that like take more action or something?
It
takes
costs you a half
action.
action. You'd basically be rooted to the spot as you do this.
Like, would you be doing
okay,
anything
I'll-
else? though?
And a half action is the full aim or the half aim?
A half action is the half aim.
Okay, I'm gonna do a half aim.
This bitch is in point blank. This bitch is in short range.
By the
Okay,
way, the
but
front boat's not working. Oof.
I'm gonna do half aim anyway because I don't. Oh, short range, right? Yeah.
Yep.
That's what you said.
Point blank on the first one.
Oh, then do I roll for both of them separately?
You roll once for the initial target, and then depending on how many degrees you get, that's where you get additional hits that can be allocated.
Okay. And it's full auto.
It is semi-auto.
Okay.
There are a couple of bolt pistols that do full auto, but we sure as fuck don't have them.
Any modifier?
No. Dab. Yep, you get 2 hits with that many degrees.
Well, thank finally somebody did something.
First one on
Three,
her,
actually.
second one
Holy
on
shit.
him. I believe he
Alright.
used his reaction, so it's just her that'll dodge.
Little attempt to anyway.
Right, she's gonna dodge.
Fred boat is offline.
Oh fuck. Well, never mind. Sorry guys, you get no ambient music.
All around
Oof.
me are familiar faces.
Oh no, Imperial Navy Armsman 2 rolls 80 dodge.
Yep,
Okay,
so
35.
no dodge. Oof.
So-
All right,
You
so
thought it's like, oh, she rolled a 2, that's impressive. No. Oh,
Enjoy the new art.
Oh fuck. Okay, hold on, let me just show the
piano
art to
man,
everybody.
please.
That is fucking
what was that about not
glorious.
being able to hit anything, Bill?
You're learning. I'm proud.
Fucking kill yourself.
Dunk. I do believe you mean clang ritualists.
All right. Do I need to roll damage a second time for the other guy,
Yes,
or?
but it's really not
Okay.
necessary for the target's tearing. Okay, now roll for
Hold
the second
on, is
guy.
that a crit? Is that a crit?
Yeah,
Nancy?
but it's kind of irrelevant.
No, but it's funny though.
It
because
is funny.
what might happen is that she gets caught in the head, it explodes and kills the guy
What
next
do,
to her.
Yeah.
do I have to confirm a crit or something?
No, basically roll a d5. We'll resolve the first target and then we'll go on to the next guy.
Also, reminder, this is a tearing weapon. He rolls twice and takes the best result on damage. Including crits, I believe.
Alright, 4. Let's find what 4 does.
Monstrum Nulla? When was I named in Monstrum Nulla?
Oh yeah, that was a thing.
That means Monster Zero, by the way.
Okay.
You can name
I'm not a boomer.
But yeah, you get to, you know that 11 you rolled?
Yeah.
You get to re-roll it.
Oh, okay.
You can actually re-roll the 4 as well and take the better of the 2.
Oh, I was presuming that was the tearing. Those 2 rolls for the first
I'm gonna just go with that 4, but I'll re-roll the second or the 11.
Right.
Yay.
Force of the target send. The force of the blast sends target sprawn to the ground. Target's knocked back 1d5 meters, stunned for 1 round, is knocked prone. But honestly,
Roll
it's
that
irrelevant.
1d5.
I'm rolling another
because
1d5.
If you roll a
can
5,
if you
hit the
want, yeah.
wall.
Oh, due to the angle, that could propel him back, her back into him.
Yes. 1.
Oh.
Oof.
Good enough.
But she is dead because
So
you did
basically-
like fucking 19 damage. Yeah.
The bullet carried her body into him, basically. Nice.
Once
And
got
he
a
blocked
body
her with the
anymore.
shield.
Yeah, I think it just slid right up in front of him. He's like, oh fuck.
And then
The
he
second
got
bolt shell hits him in the chest.
for 14 damage.
Okay, now you roll for the other guy. Oh, you've done that.
I
haven't
rolled
you?
14 damage.
Roll
yeah.
again because you got tearing.
No, that's with tearing. The 11 was the first one.
Yeah, because, yeah.
Oh, no,
He
no,
rolled an
it's-
11 and he rolled an 11 and a 14.
I was treating those
Did I-
two as the first target. Those rolls, but I guess you weren't aware of tearing. So
I'm just go with the
He just didn't know it.
14.
You
Yeah,
didn't have to roll it after the first one because it was a nat 10.
You can't get better than that, I think.
okay, that's fine. So 14, pen of 4.
You sneak a d12 into
I
your
believe
d10s.
he does have a shield actually up. So
Body bag.
4, 5, 6, 7.
Get me a body back.
Imperial Navy uniform
Pathetic.
contains a zip. So you can just zip up the hood, so it makes it much easier to tidy up afterwards.
He dies because he only had 6 wounds, but he took 7. So, yeet.
I like to think he didn't even get hit with a bolt shell. It's just the force of the corpse hitting him just crushed him back into the wall.
Oh, shit.
Is there anything else I can do?
I'm drawing
Watch
purple
as,
blood.
watch as Ritualist takes a friend home with him.
No, but
friend
like,
looks
I mean,
like
what
Ghost.
I'm asking is, do I have any actions left that I can take?
No. You are
All right.
good for now. Now it's Bill's turn. There's some horrible implications coming up here.
Help me. I think he's the only one left, yes?
Yes.
Bill. No, so sorry. Bill. Actually, what's the name of your guy?
Voss.
Was it?
Voss Ballard.
Boss,
Voss Ballard.
please help me with our new friend over here. He's the most feisty one.
Laughs in chainsword. I'm gonna try and subdue him with my chainsword. I'm not gonna turn it on. I'm just gonna use it as a fucking basically just use it to beat the shit out of him with it off, and just beat him into the floor. I'm rolling to basically grapple him by subdual. I'm just
I
gonna
offer
bundle onto him.
Can I offer assist to Bill?
So you're going to charge and do a grapple, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, so that is plus 20 and plus 30 because Ritual's assisting you because you're in
So
contact.
plus 30 in total.
I would offer to help, but I think it's a bit irrelevant.
Yeah, well, it's out of your turn, but yeah, you can do it when it
Yeah.
comes to your go. Okay. Roll, yeah, plus 30 on the thing. Just roll the hit macro with a melee weapon and go charge, and then plus 10 on one of the modifiers. Like,
It was plus 30 total, so.
yeah.
Yeet.
Okay. He will try to doge.
Can we have a Run Boy Run playing with him?
Oh yeah, I forgot I have takedown. So yeah, he's eating floor.
Oh fuck, yep. He fails to dodge. He is now grappled, and you are the controller of the grapple.
I'm going to use my
Here's how I picture it. I'm running forward, going for the dump tackle. He goes to block the dump tackle. I pivot on the spot, switch around him, just German suplex the shit out of him.
Oof. Alright, let's look at grapples. I don't think anything else happens, but I'll just double check.
It should be noted that my character is a gunner. He's not too shabby in close combat either.
I mean, you're a renegade. I think you need a few skills to be one.
I have a big gun.
No, you don't.
Oh yeah, Bill,
Well, I mean,
that
it was big
is-
enough to kill 2 people in a line, so I mean...
That is all you
I
can
think
do
that's
this
the,
turn.
I think that's the end of the combat, or do we have to literally subdue him? Like,
You
by
have to
punching him
decide
into
what you
his-
want to do with this guy. I'm gonna say, yeah. Actually, no. You still have to play through this. Iona, what do you want to do? You could
Well-
potentially cast some powers, because I know you have a few mind-fucking powers to make this easier for them, maybe.
Yeah, if they work, which is what I was going to test first of all.
You might want to move closer, just to get in line of sight of all this.
I will be doing this. I'll be doing this half action, half action. Like you get 2 half actions per turn. Or are we doing light turn based?
You get 2 half actions per turn, or 1 full action. That's how it works in this.
How are you
system.
doing it right now? Since we're not technically in full combat.
The issue is this guy could still do stuff on his turn. That's why I need to kind of keep it in combat time. You're still in tactical time, so to speak. This
Yeah, that's
guy
fine.
could do
Then I'll
other
try
stuff. Like
something.
he could kill himself if he really wants to.
Can I use my
Okay, I'll
mechanism?
try something.
Yeah.
Fucking finally.
Yeet. So that's 4 degrees. What is this? That's like 5 degrees actually, I think.
Just hold on for a sec.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what does this actually do? Because I think he gets a resist. Ah, there we go.
There you go.
Ba-ba-ba. Nominate a single target who may resist with a willpower test. Okay, so you've got like 6 degrees. He will try and resist. He's not likely to.
Mhm. Who knows? He may roll a 1.
Oh my fucking.
You rolled 2
Jesus.
ones.
It rolled 2. It's
He
close, it's
succeeds with
close.
3 degrees, but I don't think that's quite enough considering how well you rolled. So
No,
he fails.
he needs to get over 6.
Yeah.
Which is not possible
In that
when
case-
your target is 30.
In that
Well, this-
case, I will try a regular fellowship roll to convince him of something.
Okay.
I will roll first if that is all fine, and then detail what I say afterwards.
That's fine. I guess you're using charm
Allow,
or something.
allow me.
I will be doing charm, I suppose, even though I don't really have it as a skill.
Yep.
Or in general.
Nonetheless. Oh well. Well, then I know what she's going to say. No, don't fight it. It's not like we're going to hurt you More than necessary.
Okay.
He knows bullshit.
His response is just, fuck you, slag. Even despite being grabbed by Voss Ballard. Like, this barely...
Gone.
Because you gotta bear in mind, he succeeded with 3 degrees as well. Like, he wasn't fully...
That's fine.
mesmerized by this, yeah, but he was slightly, like, paid enough attention to you to hear what he had to say, so...
In that case, I'm just going to stand. In that case, I'm just going to stand there with a activated shock. I don't quite remember what it is, but it's a shock whip essentially.
Ye-
Wouldn't that shock the person grappling him as well?
Yeah, I'm gonna need... Well, if you get into melee with him,
No.
no, but if you're trying to do range
I
stuff,
think
I'm gonna
the
actually
bigger
have
risk to his health right now is the bolt pistol pushed to the back of his
to...
head.
Yeah, or just the massive marine who could literally hug him to death.
Or the chainsword that's not on, but it's at its throat, so if it gets turned on, it's going to be very uncomfortable.
Yeah, this guy is in for a world of hurt, whatever happens.
So I've been reading the chat. They're currently thinking that this guy must be the protagonist.
He's the Doom Marine! He kind of looks like it as well.
Yeah, so increase his size, he kind of looks the part. He looks like OG Doom Marine.
to quote Hypnothorax, so this random armsman has managed to injure a space marine, held fast despite multiple intimidation attempts
Oh,
from
yeah.
a space marine, and has
Wait, am
just
I
resisted
injured?
a powerful witch.
No, let's
No,
not just
no,
thought
he
something.
injured the heretic, specifically.
Oh.
The fucking, like,
No, he...
Smith.
Yeah, he fucking did a crit on Ritualist and did 1 damage to his arm. Like, fucking
With a
fucked
stun
up his
baton,
cabling.
essentially.
Yeah. That was the way I imagined it.
Isn't-
He hit one of his, like, cablings in between his arm joints. Just fucking gave him a nasty shock.
He could not have picked a tougher target in the party.
Oh, yeah.
And guess what? He fucking dinged him up a little bit.
Lozzie, what would you like to do now?
I mean, who are we
Rosie,
trying? What's
What's the name? What's the name of your character?
Lazadurb. Because LOL.
You...
Azadov, be so kind and disarm the gentleman. If you please.
What?
That doesn't mean take off his arms.
We can
What
make
would
him
I
new
roll for
ones.
Okay, Lozzie, you will first
Break
have
his
to
legs.
get
We
into
can improve him,
contact
make
with
him
him.
better, stronger.
Let me just check your movement for you, Lozzie. Okay, Lozzie. A half move for you is 8 meters.
Okay, so I
You can easily,
go up
yeah,
to
just
them.
go anywhere there.
Then I'll go over here.
Yep.
And what was I asked to do? How can what
Take his
do I
gun
roll to
from him, I
do?
believe, or one of his weapons.
Remove his weapon and if he has any suicides. Let's say.
Make sure he doesn't have any
tools
suicide on him.
Make sure he's not an emo.
He cannot pull grenades and shit.
Yeah.
Take all the grenades, take all the just loot everything not nailed down. Your
I'm
nails
gonna
are
say, Lozzie,
Can I use sleight of hand to do that, or should I use like securities? I have no check mark in security, and I only have a 35.
I'm gonna say, Lozzie, I'll grant you, since
34.
this guy's pretty preoccupied, I'll grant you a free action to do a perception check to see what he actually has on him as he's being grappled by Boss Ballard.
Okay.
Make it plus
My
20
perception's
as well.
horrible.
Make it plus 20 though. I'll give you that as a modifier. It's pretty easy. Yeah, that's 2 degrees. No, 1 degree. You pretty much see most of what he
do I
has
see
on him.
stuff?
Yes, I will tell you what he has on him. He has a combat shotgun with some magazines, a rebreather with a full photo visor built in, a couple of stun grenades, his shield and shock maul obviously, and his armor and so forth. That's about it. He's got a few like loose things in his pouches, but nothing particularly significant, you know.
Do I use a sleight of hand or scrutiny? I know I should probably use security, but I don't want to.
You
Risk
may use sleight of
failing.
hand as a half action to pinch a few things. It'll depend on how well you
Security's
do.
more for opening locks and shit.
That is about 4 degrees of success. Yeah, you can steal a bunch of the stuff off him, Lizzie.
I take what could possibly what he could possibly use to hurt himself, but I also take like his pants because that would be funny.
Are you Slanesh?
No, she is
No,
laughing god.
No, but I am laughing god. So LOL.
Anyone else getting like Joker from Devil May Cry 3 vibes, where he's just this weird doofus character, but is incredibly like powerful in their own right?
Power.
Okay. Lozzie, you take the 2 stun grenades off him. You don't quite manage to get the shock maul because that's kind of still in his hand as he's being grappled with Bill. Because that's what he had drawn out. But you can take the shotgun off him in the magazines as well.
But can I like do the tearaway pants? Come on, it's something that would be hilarious.
It gets rid of his armor.
I'm gonna say, Lozzie, you can tear away his uniform pants, but you don't like tear away the armor particularly.
Okay, I'm not looking for like major debuffs for his armor. I'm just looking to
tear away his
humiliate
pants,
him and make everyone laugh.
Yeah, you may
I
do
am the
that.
entertainer of the group.
Yes, you may do that, Lozzie.
Nobody's
He's pantsless.
And no one laughed.
Why are all the females in this party trying to make it weird?
Hey,
No one is going to laugh unless Gren does, but it's not going to be
The wholesome
the
kind
kind
of
of
laugh.
laugh that you're going for.
Stu, roll for penis size. So let's see if you laugh or not.
Not again.
No. He's
No,
wearing
it's-
underwear.
just kidding.
You do not see a penis size as of yet. So don't worry.
as of yet.
As of yet.
Dude,
Unless you want to
sure.
go full degenerate on this shit. Which I'm not
No.
saying you should.
That's not what I'm doing. That would be way too far. That would be taking.
Monstrum debates shooting him in the head and
As a
misery.
Okay, it's his turn now. Jesus, what the fuck does he do in this situation? Okay, he is grappled.
The heretics have
Did a
captured me,
suicide.
and they have taken my trousers.
How are you going to explain this to the Inquisition?
Okay,
Even if he makes it back to base, he's a dead man.
okay.
Throws flashbang, runs away.
He declares grapple as a half action. This is part of the penalty for being grappled. After that, you can choose one of the following. Okay. He is going to break free of the grapple by making a prosed strength test against Bill. The test can benefit from assistance, so Bill, you would get plus 10 on this roll.
Okay.
He's going to make a strength.
Can I try and parry him?
No, it is a opposed strength test. The idea is you're both locked, like in a sort of wrestlers, like a thing where they're like grappled.
Sunday.
He'll roll first. So no modifiers. Oh Jesus! That is
Yeah, he beats me.
Jesus.
Yeah,
He breaks
the grapple.
3. Damn.
Jesus.
Yeah, this
Ooh,
guy's the
mate.
protagonist. What are we doing?
We're taking his trousers apparently.
Okay.
Guys, let's bad end this guy, okay?
Okay, again from the
No,
chat.
I want him on our side.
From Hypno4X. Does
It
his
seems
underwear
like
have
he
a pattern
doesn't
on
want to
it?
join
Like little
our side,
eclipse?
to be honest, Ritualist.
Probably.
Yet.
No, it's just the Emperor's face.
Okay, let me
God.
ask.
Literally,
Which emperor? The skeleton emperor or the skin emperor?
It's a lithograph.
Wait a minute, that's Sly Marble.
Oh shit!
Okay.
The chat suggests
Okay,
make the
I think
Space Marine sit on
you're going
him.
to love this piece.
Now we were considering doing that with the grenade, but that didn't work either.
Oh,
Why are
yes.
also
Yeah, go on, sorry.
why are so many problems fixed by just having all the Space Marine plank on the problem till it goes away?
For the fuck of it, he's gonna maneuver Bill.
Enjoy this other bit. Yes.
Because this is a fun thing. By using superior footwork and aggression, the attacker can force his opponent to move by making an opposed weapon skill test his opponent. If it succeeds, the opponent must move 1 meter in the direction of the attacker's choice. If desired, the attacker can advance 1 meter as well. The opponent can be forced into another character or any other obstacle. Okay, let's make an opposed weapon
He's going
skill
to try to push Bill away.
Yep. So just roll a neutral weapon skill test. Yes.
If you get a convenient moment, do you want to put Richlist's Twitter and/or DeviantArt in the description?
I shall do, yeah, afterwards. Okay, he fails. Bill, you roll as well.
Okay.
Because if you fail as well, then yeah, stuff can happen.
Okay, just want to make sure I've got all the modifiers. It gets bonus to parrying.
Stu, have you seen the art?
I shall.
I can't believe it's done this. 99.
Hold on a sec. Let me just show the.
That's a crit fail.
This is some horseshit.
Oh my god. Okay. I'm going to very quickly look this up in the book because I think weird stuff happens.
I have a target number of like 70. Oh, sorry, like 68.
How does it feel?
Jesus Christ.
Look at that beauty. Bill,
This is
look at this.
ridiculous.
Look
I'm
at the
gonna.
art.
Right. If you both fail, I'm
Nice.
gonna. You both re-roll until the winner is decided.
We're both. This feels like fucking XCOM.
Oh yeah, this game is.
I really
kinda
hope he
similar to
wins
XCOM.
because I have something prepared if he does.
Okay,
it a
he fails
gun?
again.
No, it's not something in game really.
Alright.
Yeah.
I was gonna play Rip and Tear on
You
my
just fucking shove him aside as he tries to do this, and nothing happens. Okay, you're Sula.
Is he still pinned or has he escaped the grapple?
He has escaped the grapple, however, he's kind of still locked in melee with you two.
Bundle. Also, we've been ignored. No, wait, we have been including the gang up bonus. It's just the plus 10.
I think you guys should now have a good humor bonus.
Can I punch him in the back of the head?
Yes. Are you using a weapon, or are you just
Sula,
punching him?
come and join.
I'm not going to rev up the
Fast
chain
This is
blade. I'm just
so
going to
much
plat him with it, like Bill was.
So, are you making improvised attack?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll try and grapple him with my Mecha Dendrite, but that just seems
it should be
unlikely.
noted, he has not stood up. He's still on the floor.
Was he on the floor? I'm trying to think.
Yeah, well, I got takedown.
I think, isn't takedown a special move you do? A maneuver?
Oh, yeah, can't combine this game. My bad. You ignored the takedown thing.
No worries, yeah, because I think it's a
Forgot.
special action you can take.
Yeah,
It's
I
like
forgot in this game
disarm.
it's not.
Disarm
Yeah,
is
I'm-
technically a special action, but yeah.
I think it's the same to hit roll.
Yeah, I'm thinking
even
of
if it's
I'm thinking of
improvised
D&D 3.5 where like knockdown is like a rider effect rather than a separate thing.
So yeah, Skog, you may make a improvised attack with no aim or anything, but it's just a standard attack. Or you can use your weapon, but I guess you want to capture this guy, so...
I'm not using the chain blade, I just didn't have a macro.
You fail.
Yeah.
That's you done. Okay, Ritualist, I'm guessing you want to just...
Endless misery.
I guess you want to just finally grapple this guy, like Marine should.
Two in the back
Okay,
of the head.
let's do this final fucking grapple. And after that, I want as a free action, I want to roll for intimidation.
You may,
basically to
yes. Are you doing a full
I
action
want first
again? Like,
a full action to grapple.
yep, so all-out attack,
So
basically.
So hit with my melee weapon, no aim, hit, all out. Modifier, I put nothing in modifier, you add if you...
Okay. I believe he used his reaction this turn, so yeah, you grapple him.
Yeah.
Cool. You are now controlling the grapple. Now, Ellis's turn.
No, wait, I didn't,
wait.
I didn't do my intimidate.
Oh, you're intimidate. Yeah, sorry, my bad. Go ahead. I'll give you plus 20 this time.
I think chat has speculation that this might be Sam Hyde.
Down. Calm down, little man. You are more troubled than you thought, but this has been more amusing. What's your name?
Literally the entire party fails to hit him.
And I roll intimidate for him to tell me his name. I have nothing intimidate. What do I roll instead of in place of that?
Do you have an intimidate skill?
I don't have intimidate skill. What did I use?
You may
before
still
for,
roll it. But you'll
Don't get a
be,
bonus.
but with plus 20, so it'd essentially be a neutral roll because you don't have the skill.
I also have a plus 10 because I have a disturbing voice.
Okay, plus 30 in that case.
Do I interrogate modifier? Do I put 30?
You put 30
Yes.
in the modifier, yes. Oh my god!
What the fuck is this?
Who is this man?
Who is this?
Jesus Christ, it's Jason Bourne.
Okay. Ritualist, as you say this to him, he just kind of looks you dead in the eyes and goes, "My name is John." And he just spits at you.
John Wick.
I was thinking
Fuck
more
this.
like,
Fuck
you
this,
know,
I'm
you
gonna-
know how John is just the most generic fucking action hero-y name, like fucking
Oh
Yeah.
wait,
Playing.
guys,
Smith.
guys,
I
wait.
really like the name.
Wait, if this is John Wick, we just killed his bitch.
No, this isn't John Wick. This is like you know that
John
Doom
Rambo?
Marine fucking Repercussions of Evil. No, John, you are the demon.
God damn it. I knew that was what you were going for, you son of a
Yeah.
bitch.
My name is.
Or
I
he could
just-
be
I
John
just-
from Halo. You know, he could be loads of
Steve,
Johns.
I'm just going to finish my sentence and
Fun fact.
laugh and say, "Well, John, your situation is simple. You either serve us alive, or as the servitor chassis."
Oof. That is quite
John
tough.
Serbia.
And I just gave him a little, and I say, "You have little." And basically, you all guys can now roll in checks and fucking
Oh fuck.
terrify the.
All right, is it my turn now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Also,
Wait, intimidate check?
Okay.
Skulk in the chat has just put John
Yeah,
Serbia.
fucking roll until he.
Fun fact, John is actually Doom Guy's name.
Yeah,
Oh,
I know it was. That's why.
John the
Yeah.
Grim.
It's also
Alright,
Master Chief's
so-
name
I
is
know
also
it's
John.
really
Right. Shit. I have like, I could try and fellowship him or some shit.
You actually
Like-
could because
Yeah.
you're.
Cause
think
I
that's
could
what
get
you
us
try
to
to
join,
shoot
I could
in
get
the
us to
head.
join us in ways that aren't, you know, directly threatening.
Intimidation. No, this is a good chaos guy, bad chaos guy. You know,
Yeah.
good cop, bad cop.
Yeah.
I
good.
rolled a
I'll let you
base
move in,
image.
Ellis, and then you
Is
can
there
do
any
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. So, right, I want to say to him,
Real, what the fuck? What the fuck is with everybody? Look at this.
Wow! Wow!
Okay, so
Sake
if there's
of
any
consistency.
this is without modifiers, so if it is
I did not add.
Oh my god!
should I roll intimidate for ritualist's thing as
This
well?
guy is fucking credit to Imperial
You may
Guard.
do
This
as
is
you
bullshit
wish,
still.
Nellis.
This is
Okay,
hard
I'm
nigga
just
shit.
gonna roll intimidate as part of ritualist. thing. Like, this isn't part of my.
Hold up.
Gren, how do
I'm
you
just
get
gonna
100
point the-
DC? Oh, for fuck's
This
sake! No one
Okay,
can
I'm-
intimidate this
Man
bitch!
fears none. Okay,
I should
The
interject.
least scary
Sorry,
heretic
right, guys,
ever.
go.
Given the outnumbering, I do succeed.
I'm
I
gonna
blame-
say
I
Bill
blame-
succeeds a bit because
I blame
yeah,
Lozzie for
I'm just
taking
gonna,
his pants off.
as all this is happening, as this conversation is going on, my character is going to casually take out the anti-armor rifle, set it up when no one else is looking, point it directly at his crotch, with the laser sight on, and just sit back with like a string tied around the trigger.
I'm gonna make
My
him,
character's high as fuck.
I'm gonna make him roll willpower.
Okay, it is my turn.
Yeah, actually, yeah, fuck it, this is going on longer. Yeah, Nullis, what do you want to do?
Okay. So I've walked up to him, and I want to say, "You are a valiant fighter, and what you may have been told about us is not true." Well, shit. Hold on.
I did not have sex
We
with
just
that
kill
lady.
everybody.
Lies in
You-
Chaos Space Marine.
All right, scratch that. You are a valiant fighter, but we are not your enemy. We are fighting against the authoritarian regime that is the Empire of Man. Joining us means fighting for the freedom of humanity and humankind. And now I'm gonna roll fellowship.
Yeah,
Okay, listen,
charm
it
test.
is funny to us, but
Oh,
in
it's
game,
charm?
this is what
Yeah, charm will
actually
give you bonuses,
Chaos
I
Space Marines will.
Okay. Any modifier?
I'm gonna give you plus 20 to it.
Okay.
My character is gonna pipe in and be like, "I'm just trying to find the library."
2
Your
degrees of
bonus at your target
success.
is 69.
Okay. He
Hey, you wanna go
consider
fishing?
he's kind of silent for a moment and goes, "What exactly do you fuckwits want me to
Oh.
do?
Dab on the Imperatards. Okay.
Listen,
Not.
if you guarantee my safety for a while, I'll follow you around. But I won't take up arms against my own kind, at least.
We can
Until I know
guarantee
where your
your
guys'
safety.
gig is fully.
We can guarantee your safety as long as you don't get yourself shot or try to shoot us.
Fine."
Basically.
He just drops his shock mole and like any other stuff he might have been carrying, but he kind of notices Lozzie just took most of his stuff and just like,
Including his
That's what
trousers.
we got.
Looks down.
yep.
I look at Lozzie Derp. Let's say, Lozzie Derp, if you'll be so kind, I'll
Okay,
owe you one.
right.
If I'd be so
Now,
kind
now,
to what?
now, real
To
quick,
return
I
the
would
items.
also. So,
To return-
real quick,
return-
I'll go ahead, Ritualist.
I just say, if you'll be so kind to return his items, I'll owe you one.
Also, I would like to look back
Return
at
all the
Gran, what's your character's name?
Yeah, Ioana.
Yuana, right. I would like to look back at Yuana and say, don't mess this up. You can have him later. But, like, whisper it or mouth it or some shit.
My
You know,
character
you can say-
will
you can-
smile.
You
Okay,
know, you
that's
can
good.
say that outside the
Yeah,
hearing
here,
range.
I'm gonna walk over here and say that. Yeah. basically.
My character will
guy.
smile nefariously.
Okay, Mega
We get a very.
Saber. Mega Saber just says in the chat, Lozzie take a string on Ritualist. Oof.
I have not. I say that I'll owe her. Own her.
Oof.
I return everything but the pants because I know that I can sell them to
Yeah.
Iona.
Okay. He kind of
I don't do
looks
that.
quizzically, but then he just kind of shrugs, like, fine with me. He just doesn't even care. He's just gonna go around with no pants for now. Oh, this guy is such a hard motherfucker. He doesn't even care at this point.
Just Doom guy
don't-
fighting
you don't
demons,
need-
With
slapping
no
them with
pants, yeah. Okay. Combat's over basically now, and also this guy will be considered until we obviously decide to do something else with him. For now, he's just going to follow you around for a bit. But he could potentially be a minion of chaos, because there are rules for having companion characters in this system. But
Yes.
you may have to fully convert him to your cause. At the minute, he's still kind of a prisoner, but you haven't
Oh,
chained
don't
him
worry.
up or anything.
Here,
He's
I'm
just
gonna.
kind
I'm
of
going
follow
to
you.
walk up to.
Can I
fucking-
can I convert him to my
Johanna?
elder
I
guard?
think.
No,
Fuck off!
I'm gonna walk up to-
explicitly my I
Yeah.
commanded him.
I was gonna say
I'm gonna
either
walk up
ritualist.
to-
Don't fuck with the ancient warrior, the older one.
Yeah.
All right.
I look at Nawas and I say this especially means you, Junior.
I tell freaking Dark Cyclops here. You wanted him. You watch him, and
Oh, I certainly will.
there you go.
Come
Like
here,
glows
John.
menacingly.
Now I'm gonna light this jack-o'-lantern that I drew.
Also, my character will walk up next to Dark Cyclops if he allows it,
Yes.
and try to say a little low, and try to say with a little low voice. If you want, I would be more than happy to get. I would be more than happy to put in the work to convert him for you.
All in due
I-
time.
I also whisper, "Oh, in due time." Basically,
How do you-
so he can hear me.
Is there a way
I
to
walk
move?
up to Iona.
Is there a way to
and
move
let her-
drawings above other drawings?
Yeah,
Not
apparently
unless
so.
you made both drawings.
Oh damn.
I'm gonna
I wanna
delete
put the
most of this
pumpkin
shit
thing.
shortly anyway, to be honest. So.
Oh, but this pumpkin is.
Yeah.
is long.
But basically, what I want, I don't want him nothing to do for the moment because we don't need anything special from him now.
I can
just
keep an eye on him.
Yeah, I'll just
He can be my
order.
I
For
think
now,
there's
I
more
will-
than enough of you to keep an eye out on. You outnumber him 6-1.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like,
I
you
mean,
don't
he
have
is,
to,
very, he is a
but he is
he
a
is a
hard
very
number.
bad guardsman. He is a very bad guardsman, but a very intelligent human.
Yeah.
Okay,
Basically,
start
I'll just ask him a simple question. Is there more of others down the corridor?
There's none in this immediate sector, as far as I know. There'll be other boarding torpedoes around the place.
Did,
though, I
did
suspect.
Ritualist turn into a robot for anybody else there, by
Yeah.
the way?
Well, that's his character,
Thematically
you know.
appropriate.
Yes. Sometimes it just happens.
That's the beauty of the medium.
Stu,
Yeah.
can we tidy up the bodies for easier looting?
I'll open the com
Yep.
link. I'll report to Lord Cyrus.
Oh, shit.
Cyrus. Yeah. We had cleared this loading bay for the moment.
Ah,
We
my
have a
friend.
priest.
Sector 5-7 is cleared for the moment, yes?
Yes, how are other sectors holding?
We are holding quite well, although I have heard a few
General?
reports from the medical bay and also from engineering. If you'd be so kind when you're ready to go, please proceed to one of those sectors and clear out any hostiles you see.
Very well. My lord.
I come at back.
Is there on the way a suitable cell break? We have a prisoner. My own person.
I believe so, yes. Give me a moment. He shortly
in a
relays
locker.
some stuff to your datapad about a nearby cell block. So,
John, worry not. This is only for your temporary safety. When we are done with this battle, you and I will have a nice long chat. Follow me. And basically, Stu, I suggest to others we go to the engineering for the moment. if that is all right by everybody else.
My
Sure.
Positive is like,
Looting.
but medbay.
I'd rather
Yeah,
not give the man a chance to backstab us.
What is it?
So yeah, drop him off somewhere. Won't be much, well, he won't be causing much trouble.
Yeah, that's basically.
I second that.
Stu, is the prison on the way to the medbay or on the way to the engineering? You want me to roll maybe?
Roll a
one d2?
d2.
Fuck it.
Yeah,
Ooh.
just It's on the way to the med bay.
Then we should go to the medbay.
Okay.
And basically, we drop him off. We unsheath his western guards not to disturb him in any way.
Yep. While you're on the way as well, I'll say you do the looting before you head off, and I will.
Oh yeah, I completely forgot. So we can do the looting outside the game.
Yeah, I'll say you can do that. We can come back to this scene shortly because I'm going to very quickly go for a bathroom break, so you can RP amongst yourselves for 5 minutes or so while you're on your way to the med bay.
Cool. So, I want to loot a helmet. I suggest everyone else does.
I'm gonna get a spare.
I already.
Would any of their helmets fit on my head?
You already have a helmet.
No, you have a helmet that's built into your suit, which is like as thick as our
Oh, yeah.
chest plates are.
The psycho
With
will
us
not,
in
will
them.
not put on a helmet.
You are a helmet.
Oof, got him.
Yes,
I
that's
was-
the counter point.
I was gonna go with the whole helmets interfere with psychic powers. A bullet tends to interfere with it even more.
I too have watched Judge Dredd.
But it ruins my hair. She says
the
she says as her eyes are diluted from the drugs.
Yeah, well, sometimes it's nice not to have your hair blown off. I
But
would take a
my hair's-
rebreather and shades.
Okay, I'm just going to read from the chat. Imagine the party fighting among themselves the right to get the guy for their own god. Little do they know, he is just biding his time before he destroying the ship. And we really need a drawing of John as the Chaos Demon Prince. It's going well there. Wish I
My
could call on
character,
Oh, yeah,
Boris and
should I say-
Nurgle.
Shouldn't our resident cat style mutant be busy building an altar of skulls at this point?
That's what I'm doing. I'm just extracting
Like-
the helmets from them first.
my character will join the idea of taking up a breather and a couple of shades, though. Mostly just because the shades are cool.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
rebreather.
but now if
as
you're wearing
well.
multiple pairs.
Flashbang.
I'll just because I'm only interested in John. I'll just take him away immediately so he doesn't have to watch. Well, the carnage. You know, he knows what is going to happen. He just no need to antagonize him before we convert him fully.
Convert him into skulls.
That's
you
my
mean?
plan.
We should take some of the
Convert
shotgun
him
ones.
into
Yeah, we are going to
anarcho-capitalism.
We are going to take him.
That isn't a god.
Professional.
Yes, it is.
Right. I'm calling
getting a
dibs
phone
on that
call,
super
BRB.
shotgun. Yeah, I'm calling dibs on the super shotgun unless the Space Marine wants it.
There's
But
like
he's
two of
not
them.
here. I gather there was only one.
There's two of the shield dudes.
There's some that have shotguns, but I think from what Stu said, there's only one with the super shotgun. Because that thing, woof. The thing that can yeet on a Space Marine. I like this. I'm just gonna need a caddy at this point.
Oh,
Do you reckon John would be a caddy if we asked him?
No.
I'll.
I have taken John away already. You join me down the brig and we go to the medbay. That's basically my character. As far as he's concerned, you are free to do as you pull pile of corpses. Don't forget the other pile.
You
All
wish it
One
Nurgle,
that-
don't you?
I have
Nothing yet.
You
Oh,
don't.
I'm gonna
he-
grab
he
a couple
goes
of
to-
concussive grenades, if that's okay. Like 3.
We'll have to go through the loot that survived, like all the explosions.
Basically, the loot will be divided later when the stew tell us what the loot is. So.
Yeah, I'm kind of
Maybe.
in two minds about what to do with it. We should probably. Oh yeah, there's art.
You can call it a candidate. You can just show us the med bay if you can put that land. But here's, guys, the last art. I think I love this very much. Fuck my life.
All right. I'll say we'll do the loot sometime in the week, wherever we can DM it to you or something, because there's not too
Quick
much
question.
of it, to be honest, but there might be
Yeah,
some
the only
interesting
pertinent
stuff.
thing is, can I get a helmet?
Can I get shades?
Yes, you could get shades because there are photo visors in the fucking part of their gear. I'm gonna say one of the officers was wearing shades, so yeah.
Hell yeah.
If you wipe the brains off, I'm sure we'll be fine.
Okay.
Sure. I'm wearing reddish clothes for a reason.
What I'll say we'll
Bill,
do
look at
is...
this beautiful art, please. Look at that persuasion roll. poor John.
Why is it that to me Nulla's character seems like some sort of Mexican?
Oh, I just noticed that he only has one mustache.
He's still using the artwork from the previous campaign where he played a fucking Hong Kong bootlegger. And it makes his character look even more suspicious than last time.
I do love how he's just the smiling Marcus man as a Marine. It's great. Oh boy. Ah, there you go. It's fixed.
So, moving to the next zone, yes?
Moving on.
But
Right.
can I have gotten some concussive grenades?
I will do
So
the
I can-
loot, I think, after we go offline, and if people
Yeah.
have to go, I'll just do it,
Cool.
like, tomorrow.
Yeah, I
or
have to go
We
over
wouldn't have
soon.
enough time to check for integrity, and the last thing you want to do is go, I've got this grenade! Poof! Bang!
back.
Okay. I shall take you to the next scene.
Let's leave this abomination of blood and science. And...
Seam transistor.
So yeah, you're just progressing down a corridor. You drop John off in the one of the prison's holding cells. The ship is mostly quiet in this sector. You hear gunfire occasionally, you know, a few screams, but it's mostly just the cultist crew fighting some other boarders. But you don't run into them immediately. It's quite faint. Is there anything you guys want to do in this, particularly on your way to the med bay at all? Like reload your gear and shit, I'm presuming.
Roll perception, see tech consoles. Do we have any idea of outside battle?
Yeah, I was going to say you might want to do that as well. Just check the consoles and see what's happening.
I'm assuming that we've got
I'll
time
roll
to do that while we're moving around.
Oh no, Loss.
Is that a broken leg with that level of
Lozzie.
failure?
Ow!
Once again, tries to be cool and suave and falls on her ass.
Well, it was funny the first time, okay? It's getting kind of old.
but
This is my meme.
then Ritualist tries to go on a console.
It just
Basically,
explodes at his touch.
I was going for the console and she jumped and slapped my head.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that's what happened. Skog, I'll say you get on the console with like +20 or whatever.
Yeah,
Okay, the
modifier,
Slaneshi.
that's just not really bad.
Iona manages to somehow do an acrobatics check.
What's with these fucking women jumping around?
Yeah.
When the Slaneshi...
You're
oh
like
my-
the fucking elite guard Wolfenstein, you do like crazy acrobatics
the-
for no reason.
No.
When
I
the
just care about
Slaneshi
buttons
slides into those
Ain't my
DMs.
day.
False Ballard. Okay, I'm just gonna say Ritualist, yeah, gets fucking body slammed by Lozzie somehow. And
What
falls
does
down.
this button do?
Ooh, ooh.
Just,
But then
I
then as he gets knocked down, Voss and Ursula both look at the console and fucking dab on it for a bit and find out what's going on.
I'd like to think that my tech probes are just too covered in ooze from looting.
Okay, You don't know too much about the major battle outside. You can mostly just view what's going on with your own ship, like the structural integrity and stuff, and you're still holding up fairly well, but you are slowly being ground down. Like, the hull is just taking more and more damage. The shields haven't quite fallen yet, but it's very spotty, the cover that it gives the whole ship. So torpedoes and a few macro cannon shells are still getting through. And you estimate the ship will eventually be destroyed if this keeps up for too much longer. But it's still got maybe, you know, an hour or so of sustained battle left in it.
So, are we
Basically, we must make haste.
Yeah.
Can we look through the cameras and see if we can find a particularly like vulnerable looking crew of idiots that we can space out of an airlock?
You can look through the security cameras. I'll tell you what, make a
Find a
perception check.
particularly
Voss.
good-looking crew that we can eject out the airlock so we look better.
Look for someone important looking that we can like just vent the atmosphere in the corridor and have them sucked out of a hole the size of a fucking thimble. But luckily, perception happens to be my forte.
Okay.
Oh, wait, can I do something?
19 out of 53.
Oh, wait, it wouldn't have mattered.
I'm helping.
That's
I'd
4
like
degrees
to ask the group.
success.
I'd like to ask the group collectively when we're gonna stop standing around.
I
I'll
like
get
to
to
think
that.
we're doing this on the move.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is literally happening
I am
as
data
we
slate, I
walk.
can do this.
I'm
Oh,
looking
okay.
around.
When you said like you're looking at security cameras, I figured we were just standing huddled around.
Oh no, I can
all of
access
us,
this via my
uh,
wrist-mounted data slate. I'm basically got an old suit of stormtrooper armor, and I'm just
You've
like,
got a cell phone.
He's got an iPad and he's
oh,
just...
hey, they look important. Beep, not anymore.
Okay.
Oh man, can you watch YouTube on that thing?
It's like data slate.
You don't see many people trying to enter through the airlocks. In fact, almost none at all. But you do see a hangar bay that has a Valkyrie landed in it, with armsmen just disembarking. Like, there's a bunch already there that have just gunned down the cultists that were milling around and trying to defend the bay, and also a few of the ratings of the crew.
You know it's amateur hour.
There's not too much you could do to sabotage it, because I'm trying to think actually. In 40k, I'm presuming they have void shields like over the hangar bays.
Yeah, I think they do.
Like, you can open the doors, but it's like in Star Wars, you know, where a ship just flies in past the shields, and then, you know, it keeps the void sealed.
My character is going to look
What
to
do you say for a
Voss.
little excursion into an Imperial vessel? Like that tap on that Valkyrie.
Been a while since I've driven one of those things. But I can
I'm
get the
for it.
rust out.
Well, we first have to get this rust out, and I point at the stormtroopers that are guarding they have taken over the bay.
Okay. I will
So,
say
what do you
that
say?
I think I
The
could do
landing-
something with that.
the landing bay is a bit of a ways off from the med bay, so it might be more prudent to go for the med bay first, and then you could probably do something about the Valkyrie, 'cause it's probably not going to take off anytime soon, but it is something to keep a note of, definitely.
To the med bay. Let's see the fuss. Let's see do we have
Okay.
help, and let's patch some people up who have been jumping too much.
Okay.
Aw,
I will take you to the next scene.
I have not jumped once in this campaign.
Can you even jump?
I don't know.
Right.
Further than you'd think.
Yeah,
Okay.
I probably can't jump.
You once again find yourselves in a room. You are basically... do you see that little blue box at the bottom of the
Which-
map? Yep,
The
place
purple one,
yourselves
yep.
in there.
Where the fuck am I? Oh, wait, I have to put myself.
We're missing Nullis and Lozzie. Yep.
I'm here.
Oh, Z.
All that.
No, you. I do like the new artwork.
Yeah, do you see the Mechanicus guy in the corner?
Yeah,
yeah.
I see him. I'm trying not to think about it too much.
I'm going
Be
to
a
enlarge
friend.
him a bit.
Mainly because I remember you commissioning him earlier. Oof.
Ooh, he looks friendly.
He has such sights to show you.
Oh god.
Okay.
Where we're going, we don't need iframes.
Iframes.
Oh
I
boy.
mean, there are characters in this fucking system that probably have a lot of iframes.
So, is that a corrupted Mechanicus, or is that a normal one?
Yeah,
He
that's
is
the
a
corrupted one.
Mechanicus.
That is a corrupted Mechanicus who has replaced practically all of his skin. Oh.
Yep.
Somehow that makes it way more nefarious than if it was just organs.
So, are the 3 people to the left all chaos, or are they like holding that dude hostage or some
Okay,
shit?
you will
No.
find out very shortly. You reach up to the door to the med bay. It is sealed, but there is a control panel next to it. So this is where one of you may try to open the door.
Dibs.
Okay.
Security or tech use?
Security.
No dibs.
Wait. Okay, do you want to...
Do any of you have
roll
security, actually? Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I have
I
security.
might.
Yeah, I have security.
You'd imagine so, but no.
Okay,
Oh, never
so
mind.
your list.
No, I don't.
I'm never gonna get your name now. Your
Ursula.
Ursula. Makes the roll also with
Ursula?
the assistance of Ritualist, and the door opens. Gonna say you all just gonna walk through. There we go.
I have returned to the same question. Is it possible to use Space Marines as cover?
Oh, I am going to be...
no.
I'm not being more for cover. I'm going to... This time I'm going to kneel for Bill so he can steady his rifle against the table.
Just like
You're
fucking.
gonna have to lie down for Bill.
Just like James Bond.
Aren't you like 9 feet tall? Also, there's a fuckload of ambulances today. What's going on?
I mean, we're in the right place for ambulances to be around.
You do live in London, or in Glendistan. So, I mean...
I know, but that's like the 4th one this hour.
Okay.
I don't know if you can hear them, but I can.
You just see an Imperial Navy squad aiming
I
at.
get 13.
Okay, I'll get to that in a moment, Lozzie. Lozzie, by the way, you make 2 rolls for initiative and pick the highest because you have
Oh, shit,
lightning
initiative.
reflexes. So yeah, 13. I'll just
Yeah,
add the
got
turn
it.
marker.
How do I roll initiative?
Where is the initiative again? I forgot for this system.
Can I delete the whole initiative thing? Yeah,
Down.
remove. Yep, there we go. I'll add
Like,
you all to
yes.
turns.
I see. So I roll agility or custom?
Custom if you're human.
Yeah,
Are
basically.
Space Marines counted as human?
No. If
Nope.
you.
Okay. I rolled AG then, so I'm good.
Alright, let me just get your initiative rolls. So Lozzie's 13. 9. Have you rolled Ritualist for initiative? Basically, Ritualist, just roll AG unless you have a special talent like reflexes or.
No, I'm trying, but it's fucking retarded.
Remember to click your token first.
Here it is.
Oh shit. Okay,
There's that
so.
lovely 5. That's Space Marine.
Nullus, you may roll as well, so you get 10. Yep.
Why does my name show up in the turn order thing, but nobody else's?
I
Mine does.
do not know.
Oh, it must be like each person sees their own name then.
No.
Yeah.
I can see yours as well. Have people
Oh.
named their character sheets?
Yes, my character's name is up there as well.
That's interesting, because I can't see yours, Skog.
I can see yours.
Hmm.
Maybe it's because I have access to your character sheet.
That's probably it, yeah. Because I can see mine, but no one else's.
That's the big gay.
Helps if I'm not fucking muted. Here's the thing. You need to go down to as and select your character name rather than yours. It's in the text. If you go on the text, it says a section. It's got a drop-down list where it says as. You should have access to your name and your character's name. Pick your character's name.
I have one on one tab, one on the other.
Are we going to be finishing soon?
Yes.
Yeah.
We will conclude this combat, and afterwards we'll probably do a little bit of the loot and stuff.
Dab on the Arbites.
Oh yeah, I need to give myself a spooky Halloween theme avatar
Spooky,
from
scary
Freeze's Discord.
skeletons.
Time to find a skeleton mask.
Can I do a free action and kneel for Bill so he can have a...
I'm not using that thing in here. It will kill
Well, you
everyone
know-
in this room if I use it.
Not, I mean just the regular gun. Basically, you
The
have
bolt
a
pistol?
I'm a bolter. No, I'm good. Don't worry about me.
Okay.
It's funny that the initiative order is nearly identical on the top.
Okay, so tired.
I'm actually going to be using. I can't use them for active cover, but what I can do is use them with my chameleon cloak to stealth.
Just paint yourself black and gold.
Just going out cosplaying a striper.
Okay, I'm nearly done.
Black and gold, dude.
Once again, Voss Ballard, it is your turn to go first.
Stealthy.
Oh, do they not know we're here yet?
I think they're pretty much sure to see two fucking space marines walking in.
Yeah.
But a man in a chameleon cloak, not so much.
Yep.
Can't see.
They are unaware of Bill, I'm going to say, because he was just behind them and kind of slips off to the
So,
side.
but
Also,
are
my
these three all
tactical
chaos?
movement rating.
What about my hollow? Would that work? Is Will? Will...
Sorry?
Wait, does hollow suit give a plus 35 or?
I'll need to look into. I don't think hollow. I think hollow suits count as a refractor field or something like that. So basically,
if
it
I-
would protect you from attacks.
Okay.
Yes, it does. Yeah, field rating 35. So that basically, Lozzie, if you ever get hit, you roll a d100. And if you roll that or under it, the attack is negated. Basically, it's personal force field.
Okay.
Yep.
What about the Xenomesh?
Xenomesh is basically just armor. So
Okay.
You know what would be funny?
What?
Flashbang grenade.
Yes.
Yes, I thought we were going to save this combat basically because we need to arm up from the leftovers of the previous corpse piles.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna say I should probably do some of the loot you have now. You can all carry
What
one.
about we just end it here?
Yeah, I'm really,
through the
really tired.
Do you want to just carry this on next week? Yeah. Or
Yeah,
maybe.
that's the best plan, to be honest.
Alright.
Like, even like
It was nice,
during
but
Okay.
the week, if scheduling allows.
Yeah.
it was
no worries.
great games too. No offense, but I was hoping we finish it here. This is perfect time for me.
No, this is a good place to stop it. We've got the initiative order set and we're all basically ready to go. So thank you everyone at home for joining us. I hope you all had a good time. Does anyone else have any final thoughts?
That was a
Go on.
gunshot I just heard outside.
Spooky,
John is
scary
still
skeletons and
It's important to make
shivers
friends,
down your spine.
even in
I
middle
think
of
one of my
battle.
colleagues is. I think one of my
Shrieking skulls
neighbours
will
is.
shock your souls and seal your doom tonight.
And on that bombshell,
Pigeons
good
together.
night.